Welcome to Love Them Knives. Yes, you should feel welcome to Love Them Knives. Real steel, the Rocket, the Rocket. In the premium edition, Rocket, R-O-K-O-T, obviously that's how you spell Rocket. Yes, and it's a premium edition. Ivan Bragnitz design. Why not? Why not? He's the Ukraine guy. He's crazy. Wow, he did the Wii caliper. He did a bunch of different things. He's done a bunch for Real Steel. He's done a bunch for others. And oh God, what's the name of the company? I'll put it down here, where he's been involved with and doing designs for them as well. So he's been very, very involved in a lot of knives that are different brands. Okay, and but this is the Rocket, which is true blue because it's blue. Because it's blue. It's true blue because it's blue. And here's the Rocket. Hold on. Can there be more than one Rocket? Yes, there can be. And here it is. Rocket plus Rocket equals you got a Rocket. This is the G10 one. I've had this and I've just decided, it's not worth trading, giving, selling, whatever. I just wanted to keep it. And it's N690. So, okay. It's just been one that I can just carry and use casually. It's really inexpensive. I like the design. It's really pretty honest here. I'm not sure. There might be some guys going, hey, we need to put a choil or something in here and this and this and this. Okay, whatever. But I mean, I can strop it up and this and that, N690, all that. Well, here comes the premium edition. I go, you know what? I've seen this. I hadn't pulled the trigger on it, but now, yes. I just, it's just such an honest, decent design. It's a good utilitarian knife, that kind of thing. And so this one, yeah, you can see this one is a front flipper with ambidextrous thumb studs, right? So it's easy to kick like that. Let me get this one down here. Okay, front flipper as well. Whoops, that kind of thing. Not the best front flipper, but I like to reverse flick, which I can do most times. Okay, so there's that. This one, as you will notice, is a frame lock, not a liner lock. Okay, and it is a top flipper. So it's a little bit more intuitive for me, although there's no ambidextrous thumb studs, no way to really, and there's not enough of this showing really to get a finger in there to flick. So it's this. But I would say the drop is pretty nice. Maybe even better after I take it apart and put it back together. Boink, boink, Real Steel. Real Steel is the real deal. I've liked Real Steel for a long, long time. Always equated them with like Sanrenmu and SRM and shit like that. And then I don't know what other OEM stuff they do, But I always thought Real Steel, they had so many different types of, and they did some OSTAP L designs and others and others and others. I mean, it's just been so many, the Phasma and oh God, I don't know. I mean, the H6, all the different knives that came out like in 2016, 2017, all that. They've just kept going and going. This one is cool, and this one's a full-size knife. Hold on. Let's get this. I mean, I compared it to another Rocket. That's probably not helping you there. But, so 3.5, no, 3 3/4 inch at about 96 millimeters, and then overall 8 1/4, which that's stuffing a lot of blade, right, into an 8 1/4 overall length, because 8 1/4 overall length, like on the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 is 8 1/4, but it's not 3 3/4 inch blade, right? So, and this is 21 centimeters, okay? So same overall length as a Paramilitary 2, but more blade in there and probably definitely more cutting length, right? So, okay. And what do we got here? Oh, just Ivan B. Okay, and then his logo on the back, but S35. Okay, now, come here, dude. Wow, that's sweet. Okay, that's sharp. Okay, it's good. It's good. So, no, I haven't really carried this Rokot much, to tell you the truth. So, but I did have it, I had it back in my R box with the other R things like Reich and Riot and stuff like that. And it only takes one box to hold all my Reich, Riot, and Real Steel knives. It's not like I got that many. But I just couldn't walk away. And I've got another Real Steel knife back there too, and I can't remember now. But now I got 3 or 4 of them, so okay. This one, this feels good. It's got nice sound to it when you deploy it. You know what I'm saying? That's nice. Hold on. Sounds good, doesn't it? That's a thunk. Wow. Thwack. Pocket clip looks good. And it's not from the outside, is it? It's mounted from the inside. Looks like they've done weight relieving here. Here's your pass-through. Not a big differential in height at all, but it's not difficult to disengage, okay? And it's pretty quick over the detent ball. Where are we? Are we over yet? Yeah, still, it's quick over the detent ball. The detent, I can feel it. It's not overly, no, it's not overly strong. So, but this is how you do it. And this flipper tab's pretty muted, but still, what was it the other day? I had one that was tiny little flipper tab, and I was slipping over it a bit. This one, no, this is pretty intuitive, pretty easy to release, okay? So, okay, I'm good with that. Even though, okay, you can deploy it that way. It's not, dangerous, whatever, but with enough, you can snap it out that way. So I think it's okay. Although I'm going to say, yeah, the detent's a little bit on the light side. Ergos are nice. I mean, it's really straight shot here. This is really a good, honest design. And this backspacer goes and goes and goes, and it's jimped, and that's nice too. But I like the fact they matched this up with this and this, and they've done it on both sides. It's not just this blank back with texturing here. They did it on both sides. Great. And then this bink, bink, bink kind of mimics this as well. Rolls around here. Pocket clip from the inside. Can you flip the clip? Hell no. Right hand over only, I guess. And then this, it's going to take me a little screwdriver tip to do that, isn't it? But sharp out of the box. And this ain't no $350, whatever they're going for these days. All these other knives that are getting OEM'd in China and everything. Now, this one is pretty damn reasonable. So check it out. And I'll put a couple of links, one to Real Steel site. And if White Mountain carries them, that'd be great, because then you could use LTK as a discount code and get 10% off. And there's no shipping costs and there's no tax. So that makes it more affordable too. Okay. But this thing, not that heavy. And let's do that. And then let's took it apart. 110 grams, 111 grams. That's not much. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty damn reasonable. Under 4 ounces, 3.9. Yeah. You can't ask much more than that for a 3 3/4 inch bladed knife. 12.6, 0.49. Yeah, so it's not a fatty, that's for sure. 0.11, what, 3 millimeter? Basically, yeah, 3 millimeter blade. So, boom. Pretty quick over the detent ball. It's centered, no lock rock, no blade play, any of that shit. And there's your lockup, which is 35% easy. But like I was saying, easy to disengage. The only thing about the flipper tab being so muted is that, you know, it can come around and bite you if you're just cavalier about it. So you probably need to kind of sneak up on that. Let that little nub hit you like that, you know, and then you're good. Let's see what all we got. Kabang, kabang, huh? Oh, yeah. How about that? Do we need that? No, we don't need that. We need a blade. Okay, so I guess this will work here. Okay. And I think we got some thread locker in there. I could feel that coming all the way out like that. And then I'm guessing number 6 is on here. Bang. 1, 2. Ooh. You want to be particularly stubborn. 2. It looks like the same size body screws. And 3. And you not give up yet? Oh, all the way through. Okay. Well, I guess we know how the pocket clip goes. Okay. So here's how this goes. There's your steel washer in here because you got titanium and it's weight relieved, all that kind of stuff. So there's your goody good, and that's the back of the back. No, there's your back of the back. Hold on, this is your presentation side. Yikes, let's get this figured out. Oh, and we got multi-robe ceramic bearings, right? Or offset at least. That's nice. And then here it is. And then I know Ivan was arguing with me about this. This is heavier type of grease. And he goes, you use bearing grease on bearings, you know, and I go, well, yeah, if you got a bicycle, but I like it lighter than that. And you know what? But he was going, no, you use a heavier kind of gel like lube like this. And so I disagreed with him. But I mean, tell you the truth, I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Obviously, this has a pretty decent drop to it, but we'll see what happens when we get off of that and just throw some KPL. This is very light lube. It's not going to make things worse, that's for sure. And if that's your preference, that's your preference. If you want to use rod and reel oil, lube, I've got some of that too. I think I got some Zebco little, you know, lightweight lube, blah, blah, blah. I've got about 5 different types of lube, but I've been using the KPL pretty much exclusively recently. So, of course, you got that little flat spot in here, which you got a captured pivot. So, and of course, it's not a Torx on the pivot. It's a screwdriver driver hole. So this kicks up through here, but like here, for your pivot, there it is. That's how you do it. Not my favorite. I would just assume that they stay with a number 8 or a 9 Torx. It stays more stable in the hole, less likely than, I mean, screwdriver, this could skate across, especially on titanium, and leave a real scratch on your titanium with a steel bit there, where it's not as likely with a Torx. That's just me. Okay, that's just me. But 6 of one, half a dozen the other. All right. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think this thing's got a better drop right there. Look at that. Yeah, I think it's got a better drop now. Definitely wants to come and bite me. Okay, just see now it's not guillotine-ish, but it's more of a hydraulic feel. You want me, don't you? There you go. But multi-row bearings, we good. The Rokot Premium Edition, I don't know if you've ever tried the Real Steel Rokot. I like it. I like it real good. I like it real good. I like it front flipper as well, however you want to go about it. Budget end or higher dollar end, but this is definitely far from high dollar. You know what I'm saying? Take care, my friends. Link below. You know what we do. We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.